Hi everyone, welcome back to Aspiring to Disney. I'm your host Rosie. I'd like to start today by saying thank you to everyone who's written me or commented on the videos and tell me that they've enjoyed them. A special shout out to Samantha Ray today. She contacted me yesterday and told me how much she's been enjoying the videos, and she's looking to plan a trip, so that's very exciting for both her and I. Today I'd like to talk a little bit about the different tiered resorts that are available at Disney World. Now at Disneyland you only have 3 Disney-owned hotels on property, and they're all deluxe resorts. You have the Grand Californian, you have the Disneyland Hotel, and Paradise Pier. They're all amazing deluxe resorts. But surrounding the area you have everything from economy motels to deluxe resorts. We'll talk about that another day. Today I'd like to talk about Disney World resorts, and those are value resorts, moderate resorts, Disney Deluxe resorts, and Disney Villas. Did you know you can stay in a studio, 1-bedroom, 2-bedroom, deluxe apartment-like room on Disney property? If you're traveling with extended family or a large group, it could be more economical to stay in a 1 or 2 bedroom rather than rent 2 or 3 rooms. So that's something to keep in mind. Meanwhile, we have the value resorts, and I've stayed at 2 or 3 of the value resorts, and I was very surprised by what I found. I had started Disney by going to staying at the moderate resorts, and then I went to the deluxe resorts, and the last thing I tried was the value resorts, and I was really surprised at how much I enjoyed them. They're really colorful, filled with iconic Disney characters. There's lots of but counter service food choices, really good food. What you don't find in the value resorts, there's no slide at the pool, there's no hot tub at the pool. The worst thing, however, is there's no coffee pot in the room. And while the food area is usually very central to all the buildings, I find I need my cup of coffee in the morning. So I usually buy it the night before and stick it in the refrigerator and drink it cold. But that's the value resorts. Then the moderate resorts, there are 3 moderate resorts. There's Port of Orleans, and you have the Riverside Resort and the French Quarter Resort. French Quarter is beautiful and small and very walkable, and then Riverside, quite large, but it has the princess-themed rooms, which are just amazing. It does feel like you're staying in a royal room. And then you have the Coronado and the Caribbean Beach Resort. Moderate resorts have both a counter service area for food and a sit-down restaurant. They have both a coffee pot and a refrigerator in their rooms. But one of the drawbacks to the moderate resorts is that unless you're paying for a preferred room, you could be quite far away from the action. Now, some people like that. Some people like staying away from the commotion, being tucked off in a little area. And there are buses that run around the resort to take you from place to place if you don't want to do that 5-10 minute walk. So that's the moderate resorts. And then they have the deluxe resorts. And the deluxe resorts are fantastic and live up to their names. My 2 favorite is the Animal Kingdom Lodge and the Boardwalk. And the Animal Kingdom Lodge has a savannah right there, and you can pay to have a savannah view. Open your curtains in the morning and look out the window, have your cup of coffee, and there's a beautiful savannah with gazelles and giraffes and zebras right there. And if you don't have one of those rooms, you can go to the lobby. There's a huge window. You could step outside. All the staff are just incredible, very knowledgeable about the animals in Africa. It's very colorful. There's drumming. There's lots of activities. There's a fire pit at night, storytelling. It's just an incredible place to stay. And then there's the Boardwalk. And the Boardwalk, too, it's sort of a early turn of the century beach resort a lot of beautiful pastel colors, very whimsical. But outside the resort, there's so much to do. There's restaurants and there's a dance club. You can visit 2 of the other resorts, Beach Club and the Yacht Club. You can visit the Swan and the Dolphin resorts, which, although they're on Disney property, they are not Disney owned. So if you stay there, you don't participate in Magical Express or Disney Dining or anything else, although it is on property and very convenient. You can also, from the boardwalk, walk right into Epcot. You could also walk to Hollywood Studios, so it's very centrally located to those 2 parks. And you could take a bus then to Animal Kingdom or the Magic Kingdom. And then, like I said, there are the villas that you could stay in. So wherever you stay in Disney World, there is a property for you, something that your family can afford or enjoy, and I'd like to help you find that perfect resort for you. So please, give me a call, write me, let me know what subjects might interest you, what you'd like me to talk about next. I'd love to get your input with that. So until then, see you next time.